Hello everyone, my name is Saurav Singh. I am a student of a lovely professional university. So today we are going to start with our new project which is a to-do list using a linked list. First of all, let's get into that. What is basically a linked list? A linked list is a data structure which stores the data in one linear order. Okay, in this whereas each element points to the next, you can see that each node is pointing to the next element. Okay, the element in a linked list are called a node, and each node has two parts: data and reference to the next node. This is a reference to the next node. Okay, the first node is in the list is called head, and the last node is called a tail. Linked lists are popular for the handling of dynamic data elements because they have several advantage over arrays, like no need to pre-allocate a memory. Nodes are stored wherever they are free space in memory, so you don't need to allocate a space before elements. Okay. And easy insertion: when you add or remove nodes, the rest of the list doesn't need to be shifted. Like we can say that whenever you want to add a data in this in between, like this, it can be added easily, like without disrupting any other node, or we can say data. Okay, linked lists differ from the list in the way that they store elements in memory. List uses a contiguous memory blocks to store a reference to their data, while linked lists are referenced as a part of their own element. Okay, this is the basic overview of our linked list. Now we are going to start our coding part, in which we are going to make a to-do list or using linked list, and also make a GUI for that, like graphical user interface, using a Python library. So let's get into that. So first, let's define a class node. Okay. Define a function in it. Okay. Self one Another function is task. Okay, self task. So self dot next is as if now we will put self dot and self dot next is a none, because there is a known link to the next node. Okay, as if now. Okay, now we will define another class equal to linked list. Define a function def init self. Okay, self dot view. For now we will creating an empty linked list. Okay, now we will define a function for to add a task in a list. Okay, in our to-do list. First self dot task. Okay, new node equal to node. Oh, sorry, there is an error in that. New node equal to node task. Okay, if not, node equal to new node. Okay, else it will current dot while current dot next. So So guys, we have defined the function to add a new task in the linked list. So let's understand what basically I have done. A node object is created for the new task. Okay, new node equal to node task. If the list is empty, if not self.head, the new node becomes the head of the list. Otherwise, it traverses the list to become the last node. While current.next, the new node is added after the last node. Current.next equal to new node. Okay, this is what I have done till now in this part of the code. Now we will define a function to delete a task. Okay, delete a task. Okay, self dot task. Okay, sorry, there is an error in this. Okay, current. No, there is no connection between a previous link. So previous none, while current. If current dot task. Else. So guys, so I have coded the we have defined the function to delete a task in a linked list. Let's understand the functioning of this code. Okay, it iterates through the list, checking if the current node contains the task. If the task is found, it removes the node. If it's not the head, the previous node points to be the next node, current one. Okay, if it's the head, the head point is updated to the next node and returns the task is deleted, otherwise it returns to false is not found. Okay, now we will define a function to get all the tasks from our linked list. Let's start with that. Get, sorry, def get new, sorry, get tasks. Okay, self. Okay, tasks equal to this self. While, oh, sorry, while current tasks dot end. enter task. So I have done a basic layout for our app, or we can say the project we are working on to-do list. Like I have added a three functions in that, like add task, delete task, and get task. I will explain you this part of the code. This method retrieve all the tasks of a list and start from the head and traverse the whole list and adding each task to the task list. Okay, this method returns a list of the task after traversing the entire linked list. Now I have made a basic structure of our app. Now I will going to make a GUI for that, like a graphical user interface. It is a basically like an app. We are going to add our functionalities in app, and I will not show the whole code for you. For that I will just explain you that whole that code. Okay, and we will execute the final output. Okay, let's start with that. First of all, like import as a for that, we will use a for that GUI we use a tick enter is a basic a python basically a python library, um, which helps to make a GUI of our app. Let's start with import tick enter as tk. Okay, so as I have completed the code for our GUI, or we can say graphical user interface, for that we use Python library called as a tickenter. Okay. Okay. Now I will explain what basically this code is telling. First, we will link our tickenter with our old source code, or we can say our structure we have made for to-do list. I have just linked it here as a task list equal to linked list with the class which I have made here. Okay, now these both code are connected. Now we will add and make an interface for a function of our add task. We will create a function that add task, um, mm, add task or to update a task. It will, whenever we add a task, it will update task. Okay, or else it will show a message error, input error, task cannot be empty. If we are not entering or typing any task in the box, that it will show a task cannot be empty. Same goes for the delete task function. We will delete a task or update a task, we can say, whenever we want to remove any task from the to-do list, or just we have to type that task in the list on that box, it will remove that task. Okay, now we will get a update task. It is basically to retrieve all the tasks which we have added. Okay, now we are adding a buttons to buttons for the our functionalities. Like we have add a button for our add task and delete button for a delete task, and a mm, mm, button for to retrieve all the tasks. Now let's demonstrate or simulate the our GUI of our to-do list. Okay, it goes here. Now we can see, like I want to add a task. Now I want to add a task, work tomorrow tomorrow at tomorrow at 9 at 9:30. Okay, it will add a task. But if I can't, if I will not enter some anything here, it will throw an error like task cannot be empty. Okay, same for goes for delete a task. Enter task you want to delete. Like if I don't, let's add more task here. Okay, now let's add a drink drinks at night. Okay, drinks at night, party, party, work from home, mm, startup, startup. These are some tasks which I have added. Now I want to delete any of them from my to-do list. I will just add a I will just enter that to whatever we can say of that work. Like I want to remove a startup. Okay, I will just enter here startup and delete a task. Now you can see that our startup task will be deleted from here. Now just like I have entered something out of the box, like I have entered anything else like night. This is not our task, like night is not here in our to-do list. It will then throw another task not found in the list. Okay, so this is so guys, we have completed a simulation or a demonstration of our to-do list using a linked list and a ticketer, which helped us to make a GUI. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you so much.